Typically, the exact point where American destroyers come to a halt is located right here in this specific area, which is exactly where they first made their appearance. Just yesterday, these newly updated satellite images clearly revealed the presence of two distinct American warships. Now, one of these vessels is quite obviously an American destroyer, but the other one differs significantly in its overall appearance, as we can plainly see for ourselves. It is perfectly clear that this particular ship is an Independence-class multi-mission vessel, a craft that is designed to carry out a wide variety of highly important and strategic operations. And Ant Anderson, who is widely considered one of the leading experts in tracking these movements, has pointed out, it is highly probable that this particular vessel is the USS Santa Barbara, which is the name that they call it by. The Santa Barbara is also involved conducting some rather intriguing stealth operations. This is particularly notable since the USS Santa Barbara has been in the Strait of Malacca in Southeast Asia over the past few days, steadily moving in that direction toward the Indian Ocean. Therefore, he is firmly convinced that this is the exact same ship, considering both the timing and the movement patterns as it arrives to this base. The حقيقة أجين كنا after فافينا the Diego Garcia base فنفيل بفن فرس نسرع شاركية عاد before heading towards the Middle East. The USS Santa Barbara we are talking about entered service in July 22, 2022, is 127 meters long and has a crew ranging from 70 to 100 personnel. This particular naval vessel is home ported in San Diego, California, and it is routinely deployed to the nation of Bahrain, located in the Arabian Gulf, which serves as the primary base for the United States Fifth Fleet. This operational arrangement is a truly critical component of the ship's overall capabilities, given that it remains fully dedicated and constantly prepared to confront Iran, and yet it has remained completely out of commission for this entire duration. Salah, given the ongoing tensions with Iran and recent developments in the volatile Strait of Hormuz, this vessel is designed to neutralize sea mines, acting as a dedicated minesweeper while also fully capable of intercepting hostile fast attack craft. This is essentially all that remains of Iran's entire navy, and it relies on these boats to seize ships or even to lay mines. Therefore, it is capable of destroying these boats without any difficulty. Beyond its primary role of conducting reconnaissance and surveillance operations, it is also highly effective at countering enemy submarines, possessing the capability to neutralize many of them should it face a direct threat, while also executing or assisting in complex special operations and ensuring the security of vital maritime corridors. And fully qualified. This vessel will then then proceed to continue its journey after it has arrived at the Diego Garcia base located here, and it will subsequently make its way towards the Strait of Hormuz, where another ship of the very same class, the Independence class, is currently stationed. This is the USS Canberra, which we are seeing right here. It is exactly like the other one, being identical in every single way. This means we will have two naval vessels fully capable of conducting sensitive, critical missions near the Strait of Hormuz, and for that reason we are now we might be facing such circumstances with the USS Canberra and Santa Barbara present here, naturally alongside the Abraham Lincoln and the George W. Bush and Hughes W. Bush approaching this region, as well as the USS Tripoli with the US Marines, along with the destroyers that are, of course, enforcing the naval blockade on Iran. These ships we are discussing, and specifically the Santa Barbara, are critical. After all, how does the Iranian side currently control the Strait of Hormuz? It exerts control by laying mines, maintaining fire control through drones and missiles, as well as using small boats. Therefore, the mission of these ships is to pave the way for an assault on the coast and to secure control of the Strait of Hormuz. How exactly is that sort of thing accomplished? Typically, the primary mission assigned to these vessels is to navigate in a stealthy manner during the initial phase, and then quite suddenly they emerge within these specific regions in order to execute critical operations aimed at neutralizing the various naval mines, which, according to recent intelligence reports, Iran has been steadily increasing the deployment of. Just last Thursday, both CNN and Axios specifically reported on this issue, noting that they are currently in the process of clearing these mines by utilizing a significant number of underwater drones that operate covertly to destroy them, effectively removing the mines entirely. Should Iran make an attempt to launch an attack against these vessels using its small boats, the ships themselves are fully capable of neutralizing those threats. This is particularly true considering that the United States has deployed a significant number of A-10 Warthog attack aircraft, which are primarily stationed there to hunt down and destroy such small craft, and are far more specialized for these specific types of operations than either the F-16 or the F-35 or the F-5. Naturally, the A-10 Warthog is the most critical asset for striking these boats, thereby eliminating this threat, and only then do the operations commence. Our airstrikes on the Iranian interior begin via aircraft carriers such as the USS Tripoli, which hosts stealth aircraft and others. The strikes begin everywhere, undermining Iranian control. The USS Tripoli Fikal, of course, advances alongside a number of destroyers and frigates to protect the US Marines, enabling a rapid amphibious landing in this manner without the need, for instance, to utilize the territory of the Sultanate of Oman or the United Arab Emirates, so as to avoid any embarrassment or the perception that these territories were used to launch amphibious attacks or mine-clearing operations. A rapid, coordinated amphibious landing and would seize control of these islands, Akumas, Greater and Lesser Tanba, perhaps Abu Musa or Keshem. This strategic move could grant the US significant long-term control, ultimately breaking Iran's grip on the entire region.